What's up, guys? Reviewing the new track today by one of my favorite bands, Trivium, called Brave the Storm. I'm a huge Trivium fan. I've loved them ever since I heard them back when I was 11. And just some great albums by them. Ascendancy being my personal favorite. Then it goes like Shogun. Even the stuff I'm not really hot on about their later works, such as In Waves and The Crusade, which were experimental but still good. But like I said, they've made some of my favorite albums. Shogun, Ascendancy, Ember to Inferno is really good. And they're launching a new album called Vengeance Fall. This, I think it's like Fall course. And they finally released a new song from it called Brave This Storm. Now, for you who haven't caught up on Trivium since In Waves was an alright record. It got boring after a few listens, and some parts where they tried to be experimental really just kind of fell flat, and other parts where they just tried to be heavy and rhythmic, it really felt boring. And everybody remembers the title track was the first single, and it sucked. It was very boring, drawn out, lacking lyrics and melodies. Now, this song is a little bit different. This is headed by, for the production wise, this is headed by Disturbed's frontman, who does a good job as production. I mean, you can feel that he has ideals when it comes to the mix. The bass is prominent. It's not like it's drowned out. The guitars are really nice in there, and the drums don't sound really triggered at all or sound trigger-ish. You don't have to have triggers to very seem trigger-ish. Now, for the actual song itself, it's pretty decent. I already like it a million times better than the first single from the last album. It's got more lyrics. It's very song, like singing based, especially in Matt's vocals, which have improved yet again, which is a huge plus for the song. He has some great singing voice and some great melodies on the song with harmonization. Guitar work wise, it's a little weird. The beginning of the verse sounded almost Meshuggah-ish. It had kind of for me, a very kind of weird rhythm pattern, but it was pretty good. And then going into the verse before the chorus, we get almost a disturbed sounding part coming from not only Matt's vocals but the guitars. Then we get to the chorus, which has a nice little palm muted lead coming in. It's very catchy. I like it about it. And then that falls out with a really cool solo. There's two solos on this song, both of which are kick-ass. It has a pretty standard formula as far as how it's constructed, but overall I like the presentation. The rest I'm hearing in here are pretty catchy and good. The chorus is catchy and has a nice little lead backing in. The solos are pretty well made. Matt's vocals are excellent. You can still do his harshes are still good, but his clean singing's improved. And it's pretty good production by a guy who I really never knew could do production like this. Overall, it's a 7 out of 10. I mean, just because it's a single alone. Subscribe and comment. Keep it metal. Peace.